Hello friends, most welcome again, and so I hereby welcome you to the third part of our Palmistry series, and I hope you are enjoying and learning a lot. So I have today a very important topic, and it is the biggest myth in the palmistry world, that which hand to see, whether we have to see the left hand or right hand. And there are a lot of myths going on in the world of palmistry, that some myths, like say the myth number one, that people say that for females we have to see the left palm, and for male we have to see the right palm. Another myth is like, second myth is very prevalent, that if you want to look about your wife, then you have to see the left palm, and if you want to look about your husband, then you have to see the left palm. So this is a myth number two, and none of these myths are true. So there are a lot of things are going on, and especially it is also said like, if you want to see about your ancestor, then you have to see the left palm. But in my opinion, and with the reference to the Kiro, I hope you must be knowing a Kiro, who is like we can say a god of palmistry, and he is a very famous palmist in the history of palmistry. And I truly believe that, and I follow that, and through my experience I can also tell you that you have to see the working hand of a person. Suppose if person is working more from the right hand, that you have to see the right hand, and if person is seeing more from the left hand and working more from the left hand, then you have to see the left hand. Because whatever hand is working, that hand will construct the reality. Because if you are working with right hand, then your more reality into this life is right hand. Right hand is your dominant active hand, so that you have to see the right hand. But suppose if person is lefty, then you have to see the left hand. So now the question is, why God has given two hands? Why there is not only one hand? Why there are lying in two hands? So it is a very good question, and in my opinion, and with lot of references, I can tell that your dominant hand represents your current life, and your not so active hand, which is passive hand, we can say. Suppose if person is righty, then right is a dominant hand and left is a passive hand. That passive hand actually denotes the past life of a person. And if passive hand, if your left hand is better than your right hand, suppose right is dominant and left is passive, if left is better, that means your past life was better and your current life is dull. If your right hand is better, which is dominant, and your left hand is not so good, then it means that you have evolved, you have worked hard, and you have made your life a lot better than you were in the past. So this is a very prominent concept. Just it's simple words. Suppose like if you may ask me that which hand we have to see, the simple answer is dominant hand. If you just see the dominant hand, that's enough. One more point, which is very important, that sometimes in dominant hand we get confused, like whether this event is going to happen or not, whether this line represents certain qualities of a person or not. So for confirmation of the right dominant hand, you have to see the left hand. Suppose if person is going to meet with an accident at the age of 34 years, from the right hand you can see that person is going to have accident. I had recently a case, that person has accident denoted in his lifeline at the age of 34 years. But if that same phenomena is happening in the left hand, suppose in left hand also if you are finding that at 34 year age there is an accident, that means it is surely going to happen. But if it is not represented in both hands, it means there is a scope of improvement. You can improve that, and there might be accident, but that might not be a very severe one that will affect life prominently. So this way it can also be in collaboration. Like if left hand and right hand denotes one thing, then it is very strong. But if right hand and left hand denotes different thing, that whatever you are seeing in active hand is not going to be so intense, like very intense. Intensity will be reduced if that thing is not represented in left hand. So for example, suppose if someone has a very good Jupiter mount, there is a Jupiter mount. If Jupiter mount is very strong, that person have a good grasping power, usually good academics, But in right hand that is strong, but in left hand suppose it is not strong, and left hand is your passive hand. That means that academics will be good but not that much good. That person will go on the top. So this way you have to see that whether you have to see the left hand or whether you have to see the right hand. Otherwise it's nothing at all like you have to see the left hand for female and right hand for male. It's nothing like that. So I hope this misconception is clear for you. Thank you so much. Stay with me. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching me a video. Stay connected, and I'm going to tell you amazing science, amazing things about palmistry and beautiful things that you can know about someone else a lot. Thank you so much. Have a very nice day.